What's up, guys? How's it going? Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. I've been making some little changes to my setup, and I was a little concerned that maybe I just messed something up, but it looks like it's working out, which is nice. You know what? Thanks for joining me back on this episode, this podcast, this adventure, I guess. Podcast My Moment. My life with depression. It's what I deal with every fucking day. And of course, today it was a hard one, honestly. I felt sick. I just didn't feel great. Felt very down, unmotivated. It wasn't the greatest morning. Very upsetting. Very upsetting. And I realized, and my wife kind of pointed out, that I need to start taking better care of myself. Because I'm important, so I have to try. But it doesn't mean that it's easy. And there's a lot of struggling. There's a lot of struggling with this. A lot of the time, I don't know what to do. But I push on as best I can and see what's going to happen. But it's weird. It's really weird because... Who would have... I gotta turn on this one button here. I never would have thought I had depression. Never would have thought I had depression. For the longest time, I didn't even know I had anxiety. And turns out, I got it all. And it's kicking the pants, guys. It's really a kick in the pants. So, we're gonna say, fuck you, depression. And we're gonna vape on some Alaskan Thunder Fuck from our friends over at budzone.ca. It's been a while since I've had any of this. I ordered this probably a good, I want to say 2 months ago. So it's still in primo condition because I keep it in my sea vault with a Bovita humidity pack. That's the only way I store any of my herb. You have to have an airtight container. And you gotta use a humidity pack. There's so many different humidity packs out there. I've tried a lot of the other ones. They suck. They really, really do. I found Bovita works the best. So if you've never used one, check them out. They're pretty useful. You can buy them from a lot of different head shops. They're a little expensive in head shops. You can get them from Bovita themselves, or you can go on Amazon. I prefer Amazon because then I get it in 2 days with my Prime. So that's nice. It helps. So we're just about to grind this up here, guys. Just kind of getting going. We're a little behind on the draw. Not too much. Wasn't in a rush. Just kind of got down here. Just kind of worked out. I wasn't planning to podcast. I wasn't feeling it at all. I know I haven't podcasted since Friday. And I was going to do it last night, and I just couldn't get into it. And I wasn't even thinking about doing it tonight. But then I was like, fuck it. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's podcast. Let's get it out there. Let's get high. Let's get medicated. And just try and relax a little bit. Because when I get medicated and I podcast and I just talk about what's going on with me, I find I feel a lot better. Instead of just holding it in, because I really don't share much with anybody except for you guys. So it does. Sorry, just trying to get all the leaf out of the grinder. It's my plastic green one here, guys, and it's one of my favorite grinders because it's got the best keep catcher on it. But it is falling apart, so it's just everything gets stuck, and yeah, it's seen better days. I feel like I should just glue it. But then my wife would say, okay, if you got to do that much work on it, just toss it out. But I can't because it still works. It's just all the different layers of it. It doesn't hold together very well. A little bit of tape, maybe. Alright, so we officially got some herbage ground up. And the keep catcher fell off. It's a good thing I got my raw rolling tray out to kind of pick everything up. Let's collect this up and load a bowl and just get into this. hopefully you're smoking on something. Hopefully you're able to have your THC filled moment. Afternoon, evening, morning, dawn. Who knows what time it is, when it is. Maybe you're listening to me now when I'm live. Maybe you're listening to me later on the later episode. But hopefully you've got your moment, a little medicated, and just have your moment of peace and just let go of all that shit that's holding you down. Kind of what I'm about to do, because I need to just go woosah and vape some shit here, guys. Now, as you guys, I'm not a huge fan of vaping, but I wanted some herb, and it's cold outside and raining, so I was debating about rolling a joint and just going outside, but just vape. Snarky of Oz, thanks for joining the chat. Sneaky little stoner, she says. You know what? Maybe. I'm a little sneaky little stoner. I will get stoned whenever I can, as often as I can, more or less however I can. But it's just, it's just what I do. It's just what I like to do. I need it. I need to. I can't even imagine the days before when, honestly, thinking about it, before I was ever diagnosed with anxiety or depression or any of that shit, before my daughter passed away, before all that shit, before my life got turned upside down, I remember myself being kind of an angry person. I think that was probably, the anxiety. You got the notification? Ah, nice. Appreciate it. So how are you doing, Snarky? What's new in your world? Ooh, it helps if I turn on the vape if I'm going to use it right. I probably should have charged it as well. I didn't think of doing that, so we'll see how long the battery lasts on this. Hopefully it lasts a while. We'll see. We shall see. Time to get a little bit of medicated. Oh, okay. Alright, so we've got everything set up. It's all here. Nothing? Yeah, a little bit of nothing. A little nothing. Oh, wait. Ooh, you got something. You got something, Snarky. I know you do. Snarky's always got something up her sleeve. What could it be? It's too bad the Bean wasn't around. Bean. Where are you, Bean? Dangerous Grounds now we picked up a show. Oh, that's cool. Congratulations. Very cool. That's very neat. I'll have to... Is it, how exactly is that working, Snarky? With them picking up your show? What do you got going on with that? Yeah, you always squirrel away something. You know what? You always got to have that nut, right? And I don't mean that in a weird way. It just means you got to have something set aside for a rainy day, no matter what it looks like. Well, that's cool. What? Was it the nut comment? Did that get you going? I got Skype. Yeah, I don't really have it set up. I started doing that cabling thing, and it didn't quite work out. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. It's a little different. I was just, alright, go for it. Let's see what happens. I've never used it. I think it's set up. We'll see. We shall see. I don't even know what's going to do what when it does something. Do I have to open my Skype, obviously? That would probably make sense, eh? Where would my Skype be? You can tell I never use it. Never use it. Skype, where are you? Skype. Okay, I don't even see a category for S. There we go. Found it. I knew I would. Well, give me a second. I wasn't planning to have Skype going. Alright, it's loading. It's slow. This laptop is just like, we'll work kind of today, maybe tomorrow. Alright, it looks like I got it up. I think. I don't know. I've never honestly used Skype before. Skype's not my thing. I really don't know shit all about it. Alright, looks like I got it up. That just sounds bad. It looks like I got it up. My wife would always say I got it up. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know. It's open. If you can call in, great. If you can't, I don't know what to do. It's just so many buttons. Potheads. You know what? I'm not even stoned yet. I haven't even had a puff. But then I look down at my vaporizer, and it's just been heating quietly in the background, just wasting all that weed. So it is officially puff time now. So, okay, so you know what? This Alaskan Thunder Fuck, although it's 2 months old, it did look pretty fresh and good. The taste is a little tingy. Just look good. I have a username? What would my username be? Fuck. I'm like slow as hell on this. Let me figure this out. Give me a second. Would that be my email? I don't know. I guess it's my email, right? You know what? Snarky. Don't give me any of that snarkiness. I guess it'd be my email, right? Is my username for Skype. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah? No? Maybe. So that would be thepuffcast@gmail.com. I'm gonna get a headache. Depends. I might. You never know. Whoa, man. I don't know. It's really weird talking to somebody on the text because there's like a 10-second lag, I think. So I keep talking, and finally your answers come in. It's kind of weird, but it's better than when I talk with the Bean because let's face it, the Bean can't catch up to anything. I love you, buddy. If you're listening to this episode, you know I'm right. You lose focus really quickly. All right. Oh. That tasted weird. Let's wash that taste out with some weed. Oh, that went up my nose. Not the weed. That would have been good. Although I don't recommend taking a hoot through your nose. It gets you fucked up really quick. It really will. But if you got fucked up sinuses like I do, it'll agitate the hell out of them. So it's your call. Please hold. I am holding. I'm holding everything all the time. I'm like elevator music, more or less. Oh wait, I think I need to enable something. I don't know. There's so many buttons. Alright, so we got the thing. I have no idea. You know what? I'm just gonna hold on and sit here and there we go. Apparently there's a missed call. How is there a missed call? Nothing rang. Alright, we're gonna accept it. Ooh, is it gonna come through though? I wonder. Hello? I didn't hang up on you. It never rang. It just said missed call. I'm gonna call you back. Wow, your image is really trippy though, Snarky. That's like creepy. That's very scary. See if it works. Alright, I'm gonna have to like turn this down. Oh. Now it says missed call. And yet I called you. That was weird. I don't know. Oh, okay, that's different now. Alright. Hello? Oh, I can hear nothing, but I know somebody's there. It's kind of
Shush!
Okay, there's this Snarky. Your voice actually sounds like the image that you have displayed. It's kind of tripping me out, girl. Very scary. Very scary. It's a what?
Hold on, I gotta turn your show off if I'm gonna talk to you.
Oh, okay. Well, you're probably the only person listening, so it doesn't really matter, I guess.
No, because it's causing an echo, and echoes make me,
I know.
distracted.
I usually have that problem myself until I set up my headphones. Everything just starts echoing back and forth. I've got a million mics. It's really annoying. But it can be fun at the same time. It's like being in a big cave.
Yeah. Except caves are big and dark and full of icky bugs.
Oh, okay. But they're still fun. Now I'm curious,
Yeah.
is this actually coming through into the podcast? The whole Skype thing. I'm new to all of this.
No shit, you don't.
Right? I sound like a professional, like I know my shit, but it's all facade. It's all fake. I just paint on that face.
You are so cute. Sometimes I just want to squish your cheekies. No, okay, I can't.
That just got creepy, but you know, that's all right. It felt like I was hanging out with my grandma. Now, hopefully, my internet doesn't shoot me in the foot, because this whole fiber optic thing has not been
now
working
that you
out.
fucking mention it, you're totally gonna get dick punched by your internet.
I might. I've got fiber optic, and it's not working out. It's not fast. It just cuts out
I
quite often.
almost have internet. How ghetto is that? I almost have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy. So I noticed, Snarky, you're pretty much always on Spreaker. Do you just live on here and just troll everybody and get weird and get crazy?
I don't fucking troll. I don't understand why people don't get the concept of being a snark and being a troll. Trolls go out to hurt people. I don't go out to hurt people. I go out to have fun. Yes, I scan the live feeds because I'm new too. And guess what? You don't learn unless you go into other people's podcasts and see their format.
Oh, this is true. All right, so you're officially not a troll. You don't live under a bridge.
I used to be a troll in Walking Dead Road to Survival game. I
God.
lived for it. But then I grew up.
That's no fun. I remember back...
Like a year ago.
Fuck. I'm never growing up. Ever. I'll be 65 and still be an idiot. So, that's just what I do. I have to have fun with everything.
I'm 34 and I'm still an idiot.
Well, I'm like 30...
Would you really have to think about how old you are?
No. I'm not. I know how old I am. I'm just trying to think of how many days until I turn 35. Because January 1st, it's not that far off. But I couldn't think fast enough. It was like 30-something.
Oh, fuck, that's math. You're on your own, dude.
Right? Exactly.
You're supposed to know that shit.
Exactly. Trying to figure that out. Psh, where's a kid in school? You do the math. It's not going to work out. But it might.
Fucking math? My kids just got out of school for break.
My wife likes to get me to help our oldest with her math in grade 6. And a lot of it, I can't figure it out. So I get my wife to do it first. Then she gives it to me. And then it's a cheat sheet, so it looks like I know what I'm doing. But really, I have no clue. No clue. But to the oldest, she just thinks, hey, you got all the answers, which is the image I want to send her. Because I do have all the answers. I just got to go to my wife for them. She's the bank.
Neither me or my husband can explain Common Core to my kids. Her teacher just straight said, don't help her with math. Okay.
Just hooked on phonics. Just go to phonics. They'll teach you everything you need to know.
She's like, I'll help her with her math. You don't touch her math. And that is all you do. Teacher? Yes, Rachel.
Pretty much.
Where do I sign? Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I don't know. I remember school being easier when I was a kid. The stuff nowadays is like, I don't remember doing this.
Freaking 2 plus 2 was 4. Now they want 2 plus 2 is 4. In how many different ways can you do that? And you're in...
Yeah, exactly. It's all about all the other crap that comes with it. And yet, in society, when are you going to use most of it? Unless you get into specific fields. I don't know. A lot of stuff that they teach you in school, I don't think is really relevant nowadays. Unless you get into a field that really needs all that kind of crap. But,
Okay.
Like French, come on.
Algebra? Hey, no, my brother took French.
I live in Canada. We are a French-speaking nation. I don't
Do
know
you live
any
in,
French.
like, Quebec, or where do you live?
I'm on the other end in BC. So, French is not that big, but it's taught in all of our public schools. We have to learn it. It's part of everything. I don't know any of it. I failed French. By the time I got to grade 8, I just let it go. I'm like, I don't care. It's good.
So what was your French name in class? Because I know they give you all French names when you're
Oh
learning.
God, I have no idea. If I did know, I probably couldn't tell you. I remember any test I had, I would like memorize the first like, say it was 40 questions, I'd get the first 20, and then I'd just be like, nah, just enough to pass. I don't know.
They gave us options. They said Spanish, sign language, or French.
Sign language, that'd be cool.
I took sign language.
Nice.
Why?
So you still know sign language today, though?
Any other language, it's the common language between everybody, body language.
This is true.
Snarky is smart, I just don't like to fucking prove it.
So Snarky is smart, but she's lazy as fuck. Is that what you're saying?
Don't blow my undercoverness, man.
Oh, okay. All right.
I act stupid. That way, like, when I say something really smart, they're like, oh my god! Epic! You go get us the record. You get the beer.
Nice.
Yeah,
See,
I impressed like 8 people.
Is that what you call just the squirrel, right? That hidden nut, right? Yeah, it's the facade until you pull out that golden gem, and then you just blow everybody away, and they're like, holy shit, you're a savant.
I'm one of those ones that like I don't really think about what I say until I say it.
Yeah, me too.
Because I like surprise everybody else, but...
Yeah. Or you say it, and then you think about it, like, it made sense to me, so it worked.
No, because when I think about it and it makes sense to me, that's when it makes no sense to anybody else.
Well, that's typically most of what I say.
ADHD in me. I'm like, dude, that was like a complete sentence in my head, I think.
Exactly. Well, I think if you can say the idea faster than it took to actually think of the idea, it probably wasn't a good idea. But as long as it made sense to you, I'm a firm believer that if it made sense to you, that's all that matters. Because somebody else will understand it, eventually.
Eventually.
Might need a handbook. Snarky to English, but...
Taiwanese.
Oh, God. So whereabouts are you from, Snarky?
Oh my god, you said boats!
Did I? Did I say boat?
Yeah, that was totally cute.
I don't remember saying boat.
You said a boat. A boat.
So you're making fun of me for saying a boot?
You did it again.
Because I'm Canadian. It's what we do. We're just naturally happy people, so fuck off.
No, you guys are not naturally happy. That's a fucking lie.
Psh, we're happier than like every American out there. Just saying.
Yeah, that's because Justin Bieber is over here now.
Because we sent him over there.
Oh my god, now I was gonna smoke with you and my lighter's gone. Fucking.
Uh-oh. Gotta find it.
Yeah. I'm sorry about my language. I've been...
There's no language barrier. Whatever.
Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so, news. Dangerous Ground Network
Yeah.
has picked up and made probably, like, the worst mistake of their life, because they actually have freaking sponsors.
Okay.
And they picked up one of my shows.
Nice.
Yeah, you have to listen to my shows, obviously, because...
A little bit every now and then. I'm actually...
They're gonna...
I'm a hypocrite.
From me.
I don't follow a whole lot online. Every now and then I'll get into the zone and kind of catch up on people's podcasts and some of the YouTubers I follow. And then after a while, I just kind of set aside it all, and I don't follow anybody for a while. It's kind of weird. Just
You waves.
But come and take a look. I'm pretty sure I subscribe. I say that, but maybe I don't. Pretty sure I do, though. Pretty sure I do.
Know.
I'm gonna go look right now just to say I do. They're snarky.
Just to make sure you're not lying.
Oh, I'm okay if I'm lying, but
No, like that always. I'm like, yeah, no, resubscribe.
All right.
And then I'll go around and do it, so I'm not a liar. I'm like, yes.
Hmm.
Got that one out of the way.
Brr.
So yeah, Dangerous Ground Network picked up one of well, I made a show so that they wanted to have me on the network.
Okay.
Well, then my husband decided he wanted to support my podcasting, which
Yeah.
blew my mind.
Okay.
Ooh, fist bump sound effect. That's awesome. Yeah, and he's like 1,000 times worse than me.
Uh-oh.
But so yeah, I'm totally excited to actually be able to do a podcast with him.
That, you know what?
We're
That'd
gonna
be pretty cool.
on every Monday,
Okay.
and this is my time, Pacific time,
Okay.
from
And
8 to 9, and it's a adult variety hour.
nice.
Yeah, it's called Radio Shacky Past the Lube.
That sounds awesome. Oh my
It's
god.
the adult variety hour, and you basically, it's like, do you remember Loveline?
Yeah, vaguely.
With Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla? It's kind of like that, but
Okay.
for,
That'll be awesome.
yeah, it's for like 18 an hour.
Nice.
And, we're not responsible for your therapy bills if you stop by.
Okay, fair enough.
We're good people, and we're super excited to do it.
Right on. So when are you guys starting that up?
8 to 9, this coming Monday,
Okay.
Pacific time, and Eastern time, that's 11 to midnight.
Fuck Eastern time. Let them find their own time zone. Figure it out. Pacific time or nothing.
Right?
Exactly.
I fist bump.
Might have missed, might have smacked me in the face, but it's alright.
Most of you got him.
Exactly. So, now that I know you have the same time zone as me, what area of the area are you? I'm guessing California?
One state up.
I have no idea about the states or what's above it or below it or near it. All I
Oregon.
know, Oregon. Really? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm
Oh.
joking. I don't know anything about Oregon. I just, is it nice there? Do they have a lot of corn, or is that somewhere else?
I live in the mountains, sweetheart. Corn is like, I don't know, like over in like Utah or something.
Okay, must be nice to live in the mountains. That's awesome.
I live 45 minutes from the ocean and like a minute and a half from big ass rock.
Nice. I'm like
And
4
what
hours
is
from the
legal,
ocean.
recreational, and medical.
Well, fuck you. It's not legal for anything. Well, it's kind of medical here, but not that much. They're
So
pretty...
the next time, you want to say fuck Oregon, I'm going to say, look, I've got apples.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, all right, that's cool. You win.
I win.
I got nothing against Oregon. Just, you guys got your shit together when it comes to weed. Whereas Canada's like, they set a date for when they're going to legalize it. Apparently next July. But a lot of the other provinces in Canada are saying, no, we need more time. We need more time. No, you're out of time.
What? You're going to be like Ireland getting the Playboy channel. 2001 by the time you get the freaking licensing for dispensaries.
Exactly. And unfortunately, that's all they're trying to do is legalize it so that it'll all be government issued and maintained. So every other dispensary will be illegal, which is bullshit because I think Vancouver alone has like 160 dispensaries. So, and that's of course with it not being very legal. It just goes to show BC loves its bud. Just saying.
BC's cool.
BC's awesome. I
I got pulled over by Homeland Security 45 minutes from the Canadian border.
Well, what were you doing?
Speeding.
Homeland Security wouldn't have pulled you over for speeding.
They did. Ask my husband. I
Why-
will Skype him right now. He is out front Xboxing. You can ask him. I went in full-blown tears because I was like, oh my God, I'm going to jail for going 5 miles over the speed limit.
Huh. I'm just surprised. I didn't think Homeland Security did anything like that. I thought that'd be more like...
They don't. They're not supposed to.
Yeah. Maybe your vehicle matched a vehicle that they were looking for. Known terrorist. Are you a terrorist in disguise?
That's her. That's Snarky. Get her. Don't let her into Canada. She's going to bring back Bieber.
Oh, yeah. No. He's got to stay there with you. I'm sorry.
No.
We don't want him back. We
back.
don't want him back.
No.
We disowned him. He's yours now. You can do with him. You can sell him to like the UK or something. I'm sure he'd like that. He could be the Beebs Bucktooth edition. So did you find your letter yet, Snarky?
I did.
That's good.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
No, it's dirty. It's all dirty. Go away. Stop sending me bills.
You
I don't
made
want
that mistake, like you gotta hit your pipe and you have your lighter the same hand and it touches the side of your face.
I can't say I've ever done that. But
Me neither. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I did light the end of a tube, thinking it was my cone for some reason. I was a little high already. And yeah, I lit it, and of course, well, that didn't end well. But I've never smacked myself in the face with a...
Dispensary the other day. I got these really cool, what are they called? They're Wanna Enhance Your Life Sour Gummy Strawberry Indica.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
It is.
We actually don't have a whole lot of edibles at most of our dispensaries up here. Because even though the province kind of says, well, you can sell weed, I guess. But edibles are like, no, it's too much candy. Kids are going to buy it, find it, eat it. So a lot of dispensaries just don't bother with the edibles, which kind of sucks because it can be kind of fun depending on what you get. And you can get stuff that just really works for you whatever you need it to, right? And you get a much longer effect.
Edible for, before I go to bed, it's either the gummy or I have to have the oil with root,
Okay.
and I take that like a half an hour before I go to bed. It also helps increase my appetite because of my medical problems.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a medical card, by the way. I just have medical problems.
Yeah. Don't we all?
I don't freaking need one if it's recreational here. I'm good.
Exactly. Anytime you smoke, it's medicating.
And then I smoke if I get like restless leg in the middle of the night.
Okay.
But I try not to because the smell drives my husband nuts.
Ah, why don't you just get a vaporizer? There's like no smell.
What?
Get a vaporizer for your herb. There's like no smell.
I used to have one from Vape Brothers.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to it. I don't think they sell those anymore down here.
Really? Oh man, that sucks.
They sell vape pens, but not like...
Right. I got a solo air riser. It's kind of like, I don't know, half the size of a pop can. It's pretty big. And then you got your glass stem that comes out. Works pretty good, but I'm not a huge fan of vape. Just because I prefer smoke. But if I'm going to smoke in the basement, that's the deal. I got to smoke something that doesn't have smell. So.
I have to either leave the bedroom door open and turn the fan on.
Mm-hmm.
Or sometimes he'll let me smoke in the same room as long as there's a fan going and I don't smoke the THC.
Oh, okay.
So I stick to my CBDs, which is fine with me.
Yeah.
Then he is okay with it, but the THC gives him anxiety.
Really?
Yeah, and he doesn't like the smell of it.
Yeah.
So that's why I usually have edibles and all that stuff. Should we crank call him right now? We should.
Do it.
Do it?
Do it. As I slowly die here. Damn.
Only bitches cough.
I always cough. Always have, always will. Oh.
You should have seen me the first time I hit, what's that stuff? Shatter. Oh my god. It knocked me on my ass and I threw up.
Oh, really? Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'd never tried it up until...
2014, and I just got back into the whole smoking scene.
Yep.
They had it on a bong, and I was like, what the hell kind of bowl is that? And what the hell did you just put in there? What the kind of shit are we smoking?
Exactly. It's different.
That is not herb.
No.
Right?
That is definitely not herb. I had never tried it, never considered it. I was happy with the flower, personally. And then Bud Zone Canada sent me some shatter, and I had no way to smoke it, so I pieced together a pen that would use it. And then I was like, damn, it's pretty good, but it's pretty strong, pretty potent. And that's why I cough a lot, because I pretty much almost always smoke shatter.
The vape box that I had was literally from Vape Brother. It was like a huge, like, maybe 6-inch, but it was a cube, like a 6-inch wooden cube with a long hose.
Got a leg hose.
You remember those?
No. Nope.
You don't? Where all it did was heat up the botanicals, the leafiness, to the point of where the crystals would melt off the botanicals.
Yeah, vaporize.
And then you pull out the nug, and it's like, there's no crystal left. There's no THC on it. I loved those vape things.
Nice.
These vape pens, batteries blow up, freaking, they constantly die, or they blink and they don't want to turn on. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you, fuck. I'm not fucking with this shit. I just want to feel better.
There's nothing worse than when you want to just have a quick puff or whatever and feel better and your shit won't work. That's the ultimate pisser when your batteries are crap.
Anxiety goes? Yeah, I literally have 10 minutes before I'm like, no, screw this shit. I'm going to kick whatever is in my hand, I'm going to drop kick it, and I'm going to turn around and go cry.
Yeah.
Then I'll go pick it up and tell it I'm sorry and that please work for me.
It kind of beats the old Russian way of just hitting it, right? You hit it and expect it to work. The nice way is you kind of get annoyed and then you're like, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Like, you know I love you. And then it works. And you're like, yes! And then that song, Secret
I can play Godfather with mine. Well, 8 pens, I plugged into a Sprint charger, that shit blew up.
Oh, jeez.
Like, see that? Oh, you got some big pens over there, better fucking straighten up.
Oh, God.
Alright, it's on that wall.
Huh. I've never had a battery blow up. I've been using different vape pens and dry herb pens for the last 3 years. And I usually just use generic Evodes. Typically a 1100 milliamp battery. I've gone through so many. I use them until they're absolutely dead. I've never had one blow up. I did have one malfunction and it wouldn't turn off. So I had to put it in the freezer.
A Sprint charger, a fastback charger.
Yeah.
I plugged it into the wall.
Mm-hmm.
At like 2 a.m. Boom! Oh, like, the fuck?
Oops.
I'm like, I don't know, you go look. I'm not going to look.
This is burning down. Now it's fine. Just go to bed. Yeah.
That's a big ass bang. I'll meet you out front. You go investigate. Be the man.
You check. You text if it's a bad thing. If it's okay, just come back to bed.
No, you want to know what his fucking answer was? It came from the kitchen. That's your area. You go look. Damn it. You go in there, there's like a huge scorch, black scorch on my wall. I'm like, oh! Dad, don't
It's
come
just
in
paint.
here.
Yeah. That's nasty.
Drink it. Can't reach. What is your name?
My name? I don't have a name. I'm the nameless wonder. Coughs a lot. Dad. You can call me that. You can give me a name. You can name me.
I will give you a name. I will give you a name. Let's see.
Please do. Please do.
Okay. What is a name?
What's that good?
Like any other name, is still surrounded by pricks. Now you know why I'm called Snarky.
Oh, I already picked up on the reasoning the first time I met you. And then I had people warn me about you. Like, watch out for her, because she will just bombard your chat and just kill your podcast. You just want to block her completely.
Who fucking said that?
I'm joking. Nobody said that. Bullshit.
Well,
maybe.
You're lying now.
Psh, I don't lie. I'm a legal
Okay,
minister.
you're
I don't
fibbing.
lie.
You're
I don't
covering
fib.
up for someone.
I don't modify the truth. I don't create the truth. I just tell the truth. I'm a man of goth.
Okay, so, well, which is it? Did they come in and say that?
No, nobody did.
Because you're not the first person.
No, actually, anybody I've come across who usually is connected to you. But no, I've never come across anybody who said run from Snarky. You have a bit of a following on Spreaker. Everybody thinks you're the shit. The shit nat. Shiznat.
See, I knew I was cutesy through anal. I am full of shit.
Okay. But I'm not lying. I don't lie. I don't fib. That's wrong.
I'll fib to my kids.
That's not fibbing. That's just like telling them what they need to hear versus telling them what.
It's not even me fibbing now. It's me like being too lazy to follow through.
All right.
Oh,
it's kind of like, it's like, Mom, are we still going to the park? It's supposed to rain today.
No, it's raining and it's cold.
Yeah. There's a big dark cloud over there. I don't want to get caught out in there. Oh.
Somewhere over that mountain, there's a cloud.
Yeah, it's coming.
And over that cloud, there's more cloud.
Exactly. Then you just build on the fib, then it becomes a lie, and then you just got to keep going. And then suddenly, you have different parents. Like, the whole new identity. And then your kid's just like, I just wanted to go to the park. But, so, you gotta know when to draw the line on a fib, I guess. Or just not do it like me, don't fib.
Right.
Just tell the truth. Just tell the truth. No, I don't want to take you to the park. Fuck that. Go to your room. No, that wouldn't work either.
That's usually.
Pretty sure if I said that to my kids, they'd be like, I'm telling Mom. And then, yeah, I'd be hiding outside. Because you don't mess with Mom. You don't.
I usually tell, like, yeah, sure, we can go to the park. Is your room clean?
Yeah.
Never. I'll just go play out front.
Exactly. Right?
Still gotta go clean your room.
Yeah.
Never mind, I'll just go have a snack. Hey, can you grab me some ice cream while you're in there?
Right? I think that's why kids are the best creation of everything, because it's just miniature slaves that can get you things. But it's not in a bad way. It's like, if you clean your room, then...
You're teaching them responsibility. You're being a proper parent.
Yes. Sort of. Because let's face it,
No,
we also teach we also teach all our kids some bad habits too. You know.
Well, of course.
Right? So, I don't know.
Of course.
It's a good... Ew, that's so gross. Ew.
What do you do?
I just looked in the lid of my shatter pen, and it's grody. I didn't clean
It's gooey, huh?
It's gooey. I cleaned out the coil yesterday, but I didn't clean the lid. And that looks like Winnie the Pooh went to town. Yuck.
My pen has ceramic discs.
Oh,
It's
okay.
easier to clean.
Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I killed one of my coils for this pen, the original one that came with it. I killed one, and then so I tossed it. I went to the secondary, and now I think that one is just not working out. It just flashes at me now, which
So
kind of
you
sucks.
tossed it? You know you can just replace the coil.
I know, but that means I gotta buy a new coil, and that's a lot of work to go online and buy one, because I could go to the store, but then I'd pay like 3 times as much. So
Or
I'd
you
rather
can just
order
call a
online.
friend and be like, do you have an extra coil?
Yeah. Please give me a coil. Help
No,
me.
come on over. I'll smoke you out if you give me one of your coils.
Exactly.
It's like a $3 thing. It's not that expensive.
I
For just
know.
the coil itself.
But you see, you're in America, cuz in Canada, if I went to a head shop, that would probably be a $10 thing, when it's really only a like $1 thing. Because Canada is kind of lame that way. We up the price on everything.
I used to work at a shop called Still Smoking.
Yep.
And they sold these oil burners that they bought. I'm not kidding you, for 11 cents each.
What?
They sold these oil burners for $15 to $10 each,
Oh, jeez.
depending on the size and the thickness of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? We buy these for 11 cents each, and you turn around and you sell them. God bless America.
That's business. It's all about the dollar.
Whatever. Better than nothing. In a smoke shop, though, was counting every single piece of glass and
Oh, God.
whatever else was in that shop. And you're sitting there going, 1, 2, 3, getting up there, 338, 339. Someone comes in, you're like, God damn.
Yeah, and of course you better hope you either write down that number or have a really good memory. Don't forget the number. You start over.
No, I just keep track of what I sold. And then I go back and I refer to whoever was on shift before me. The back number.
That's horrible, because what if they're off?
Then it gets traced back to them, not me.
Oh, okay. You're the model employee.
I worked at a smoke shop. What the hell? They're like the laziest. I remember like going in the back, because it was almost always dead in there.
Yeah.
Until probably like around 9 o'clock. From 9 to 11 until we closed. Yeah, there was like nobody coming in. Except for really old people, they were cool, because all they wanted was the metal computer. The ones that connect.
Okay.
Yeah, so we would go in the back and we'd freaking take a case of the NOS and the cracker.
Oh, jeez.
We sit back there and womp. Did you hear that? No.
Oh, God.
I think the door opened out front.
Huh?
So.
Oh, God. Just let him go. Let him go. Everything's free.
No.
No, don't drop it.
Cameras are for.
True. But then your boss would be like, well, where were you?
I was in the back doing inventory on the NOS.
Yeah.
Damn it, Rachel. Sorry. You didn't call me. I'm like, no. Was I supposed to? Yeah. I do not.
No way.
I mean, I drove sick ass until he started hitting me. And he was a little creepy.
Well, yeah, probably.
It was flattering at first, but then it becomes like a flattering creepy.
A flattering creepy. Okay. What's a flattering creepy?
Like, okay, girls are used to being hit on. So it takes a certain degree of intensity for us to get uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. Most of it. The ones that aren't sensitive.
Right.
The ones that don't have to, like... But, yeah, so, I mean, he was just kind of getting closer and closer to my bubble space.
Oh, okay.
And then this sounds really stupid coming from me, considering how perverted I am to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, along with him being in my space, he was becoming really touchy and saying weird things. And I was young, so I'm like, don't make me tase you. They gave the girl employees tasers because it's risky job work in there when you're a girl.
Wow.
Yeah,
they wouldn't do that here in Canada. It'd just be like, you know what? It's tough being a woman. Here's a weapon. Please defend yourself in the store. They're just like, you know what? Here's the play button. Here's the record button. Here's my number, and good luck. We don't have tasers. They're illegal. You got to play with one for free. I would have just tased them.
I have my own taser. Thank you.
I don't.
Thank you. I have a Ruger 650,000 volts.
Holy crap. That would tingle.
Yeah. You want to hear?
I do.
Okay, cool. You're so awesome.
Right? Just let's hear it. We're gonna hear a taser.
I can reach it without falling off the bed.
You got to do it now. You have to. Even if you fall, it's worth it because you're gonna share the tasing sound with the world, or at least 4 people, or 2.
Okay, I'm just gonna set the dogs off and probably piss the husband off.
You can do it.
That's right. I can do it. Don't let me forget, I'm going to crank call him here in a minute. If I... I still need to come up with a name.
You grew up in what?
I need to come up with a nickname for you. Squirrel. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Nice. Nice.
And there goes the dog.
Jeez. Wait, you didn't tase the dog, did you?
It's not a taser. Ruger says it is a 650,000 volt stun gun.
Okay, so you used a stun gun on your dog? That's rude.
No, never.
Well, you just said you tased, then all of a sudden the dog ran away, and you're like, there goes the dog.
No.
Is that what happens when they shit on the floor? You're like,
they bark when they hear it.
Okay, honest question though. Do you ever honestly though, have you ever thought when your kids are just totally being assholes, do you ever just think about that taser, the stun gun, do you ever think about that just for a fraction of a second? But then you're like, no, I can't do that.
No.
No?
No, because I'll take a wooden spoon to their ass.
I'd use the stun gun. Just think about it though. If you put a layer in there, well, it might still leave a mark, but you're never going to be able to trace it back to a stun gun. Come on. It's just a bee sting. And it's just going to prepare them for life.
Oh,
life gets hard.
Okay.
I don't recommend trying it, though.
Right? And then you're going to let me stun gun you.
I would definitely let you stun gun me.
I've only used it twice. Once on somebody's cell phone and once on my friend Beasley in California.
Huh.
But it's because he let me do it.
Okay, fair enough. But
Yeah,
what was
he
with the
did it on
cell
his
phone?
arm. So it wasn't like it was like in a super tender area, and I was too scared to hurt him. So
Right.
it was like a 2 second touch.
Oh, come
That
on.
yeah, well, you know what? People's arms tend to fly when you apply electricity to it.
Okay, but you
You
realize
try dodging
you were
this
applying a
coming
weapon
at
to your friend. All bets are off at that point. You've already crossed the barrier of this is a good idea and a bad idea. You decided to do it anyways. Let's face it, tasing, stunning anybody for any reason other than to defend yourself, probably not the best idea. So you already crossed that line. All bets are off. Just hold that trigger down and just see what happens. You know, just ask that person for a do over.
I'm not that mean of a person.
You don't have to be that mean of a person though. It's just exploration.
I didn't want to hurt him. I just wanted to see how powerful it was, but I don't think I actually got a good. So look, I just like barely tapped it with. I did want to like. I mean, honestly, like the deep down snarky that you know, really just wanted to fucking stick it to his taint and be like.
There we go. The truth comes out.
That's because I have a morbid curiosity. But,
Right? Exactly.
but I can't do it. I can't hurt people.
Well, that's good. It means you have a kind heart, or you're just, you know, you don't want to be, you don't want to go to jail. Could be either or.
It takes a lot. I mean, there's only been like 3 times in my life where I actually wanted to physically hurt someone.
That's not many. That's not
And
bad.
I
I guess
know
that's a good
it's
thing.
not, but the extent of damage that I wanted to do to that person
Okay.
terrified.
I've
I was
probably had about 400 or 500
terrified of
thoughts.
myself.
You're a much better person than most, I'm guessing, because I think most people think about hurting other people a lot of the time.
Oh, my husband's like the first one. If somebody gets in a fight,
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, it's my chance, move!"
Oh, really? Oh, gee.
Yeah,
Just eager
he's
to jump in.
he loves to fight. He used to do boxing when he was a kid. I mean, he freaking loves it.
I see.
I never really found the appeal of hurting other people.
Yeah, I don't know that there really is one unless you're just kind of either really
Seriously
bizarre.
fucked up.
Yeah. I'll just call it what it is. You
That's what I told him. I said, "What the fuck happened to you?
yeah.
Damn, 45 years old, you're flying through the freaking air so you can join a freaking brawl on the ground." He followed the freaking Superman off a freaking hill so he could go break up a fight. I asked him why when it was done. And I just wanted to choke somebody out.
Oh God.
I said, this is why half the freaking window cells in the jail are lit up. They're
Jeez.
waiting for you. They want to give you options. It's your Motel 6.
Oh, God. Every
I
fourth
said
night is
that.
free.
Fourth night is free. Well, by the fourth night, they just want him to get out.
Yeah, exactly. Go home. See you next week.
You're making us work harder than we have to. Get out.
Exactly. Bring donuts next time. Jeez.
Jailhouse in my town is a revolving door.
Ah,
I wouldn't know. I've never been.
me
Turkey's enough to have somebody else do the dirty work.
Exactly. Right? You just gotta plan it out. I mean, but... that's gross.
Have you seen the movie, what's that? Oh, Gone Girl.
No.
Have Ben Affleck in it and some other...
Ben Affleck, and I think Casey Affleck as well is in that one.
Anyway, so his wife, like, totally pulls this whole, like, disappearing murder act on him.
Yeah.
And it's really quite clever.
Hmm.
And my husband looks at me after that movie. He's like, I'm sleeping on a fucking couch.
Yeah.
I don't fucking trust you, Rachel. And I'm like, you know what? Screw you. Go sleep on the goddamn couch. I woke up this is what scares me about my thoughts, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I love to learn new things.
Okay.
And I go to the libraries. You see how much I go through the live stream.
Yeah.
Can you imagine me in a library?
Squirrel.
Can you imagine me in a movie theater?
Oh, jeez.
ADHD kicking in. I'm done with this movie.
Yep. Yeah. Moving on. Quick.
So I go up to him, and with all of my medical training, and by the way, I love the ID channel.
Okay.
So I watch it constantly. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I go up to him the next morning and I said, you know what, honey? That's a lot of work that she did just to make people think she was dead. I'd rather just get a crap load of potassium and inject it into your body. You might have malfunction.
That's why
your body naturally produces potassium, so by the time they look for it, it won't be there.
You've been planning this for a while, I see.
No, that was overnight.
Just overnight.
Now you like here.
You just got a list of all the different ways you can get away with it, right?
I'm a CMA, honey. I've a PDR and medical training.
I see. What's the medical training from?
My grandmother got Alzheimer's, got very, very sick. Her kidneys and liver started to fail, so I wanted to be able to take care of her and help my mom.
Oh, okay.
I went in to become a CMA, a certified medical assistant.
Okay.
I was going to be a licensed nurse practitioner or an LVN, but then I found out that they had to do like the whole changing the bedpan thing and stuff like that.
Well, yeah. You don't like that?
I would prefer not to.
Well, nobody wants to change the bedpan.
Then again, I ended up doing in-home care, so I ended up wiping old people's butts anyway and cleaning old guys' freaking wrinkled nutsacks. But I love my clients. I would not take any of that time back for anything.
Nutsacks and all, right?
Right.
And that's why you squirrel away in the
day. It was freaking awesome. We'd sit and watch like Law and Order the whole time.
Jeez. Well, nothing wrong with that.
Law and Order and Judge Judy.
Alright, well, I'm going to get going here. I have to be up at 3 in the morning. So I should probably go to bed because that's only like 3 hours and 42 minutes away. Yeah, wish me luck.
It's only 11 here.
Yeah, it's 11 here too. And 3 in the morning is not that far away. It'd be early day for me. But thanks for joining and calling in. I was curious how this thing worked, and at least now I know. It was fun.
So now you can just like call me whenever you're freaking bored on your podcast.
All right.
Which is probably what I'm going to do.
All right, I will definitely do that next time. And I'm going to tune in on your show on Monday. It sounds very interesting, so I'm going to check it out.
Oh, by the way.
Yes.
Your nickname is Smokey and the Bandit.
Loki and the Bandit.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Smokey and the Bandit. Okay, well, you know what? You're not talking on a good mic, so it's hard to hear you. I'm sorry.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're forgiven. See, I'm nice and polite. I'm Canadian. That's what we do. Smokey and the Bandit. You know what? I like that. I'm gonna get that tattooed on my ass.
Smokey for short.
You gonna call me what for short?
Smokey.
Smokey. All right, works for me. I have a new
Good
nickname.
night.
Good night, Snocky of Alls. Have yourself a good one.
You too. Get some rest.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye. Try and call my.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off a little sooner than I planned. Hit the button. Sorry. But hopefully everybody out there who's been listening enjoyed that. Snarky is a hoot to chat with. So you know what? Hopefully she comes back sometime and we'll see where that goes. Can you imagine Snarky, me, and the Bean? That could be a recipe for disaster. But you know what? We might have to do it sometime. Definitely set it up on the books. Snarky, we're on it. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. I'll catch you probably in a couple of days. I'm not sure when. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and listening and just kind of being a part of my moment. Like I said, we only did the one puff time in there. Hopefully that was good for you guys. I didn't stop medicating pretty much the entire time. And might probably take a final... You know what? We'll do a final one, guys. One more final one. We have to do it. We have to end it on a high note, right, guys? And girls. Sorry. Guys and girls. So we're going to get one final dab out here and end it. But of course, we got to get the music playing because we got to go. It's got to play. It's got to be in the background. One final rip. Oh, this dab is really being a pain in the ass. But we got it, guys. We got it. It's good. All right. Loaded. We're good. We're in. Ooh, it feels so good. It's in there. It fits so perfectly. It's snug. We're talking about the lid. Jeez. All right. We're loaded, guys. We're good. All right, guys. So again, thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. If you like the show, whatever this is, give me a follow. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Spreaker.com, Google Play, and iTunes. I'm pretty much everywhere you want to be. I'm like Visa. It's puff time, guys. Hit it. Don't forget, stay lifted and keep smiling. Peace.